So today, when I was having my toenails done in the nail shop, it occurred to me that when I was watching the lady do my nails, that most people don't want to be the nail lady for their life. Like, they look at themselves and they think about their life, and they don't think that they want to be a nail lady for their life. And this is how we always live. We always live in this momentum of thinking of ourselves and what we're doing and putting it into time and thinking, I do or don't want to do this for the next 10 years. I can or can't imagine myself like this. So rather than what we're actually doing, we look at ourselves in a timeline constantly. So when I was at the shop, I was thinking most people wouldn't want a life like this. So they comprehend their life, or they believe they comprehend their life, and then they think about what they would like instead. And because of the way that we function, most of us think of a life with lots of money, or high riches, or being famous, or being really successful at what we do, maybe a writer or an artist or a business person. Maybe imagine ourselves winning the lottery. And this is so common. This is every day. This is the way everybody sees himself. They see themselves in a timeline. And this becomes a reality. It's like at school, when we're doing something, or when we're growing up, we're always thinking about what we're going to be and what's going to happen. And how different reality would be if, rather than the thoughts were about what's going to happen or what you're going to be, it was just what was happening. She was simply doing the nails. Rather than judging herself, so she put a judgment that this job's maybe not good enough. It most probably doesn't pay enough, to be honest, in the UK to live. So on that regard, it's valid. But she most probably, and I might be completely wrong, but she most probably judges herself, so she thinks of other people in society, and she has this energetic sense of other people being higher than her, and she's lower. And she has an imagination of wanting to be higher and wanting to get there. So what's happening isn't appreciated. What's happening is a means to get somewhere. And we start this at such a young age. We start this at childhood, and then it grows and grows and grows. And then we just always are living in that timeline. We're cooking dinner, and we're living in the world of imagining eating our dinner. We're queuing to go and see something at the cinema, and we're imagining already being there. We're in a traffic jam, and we're imagining being home. So we always imagine ourselves as something, which becomes an energetic feeling. And then we imagine where we're going to be. And where we're going to be, a lot of the time is somewhere better. So we're always in this idea that we're going to be somewhere better. But sometimes we have the imagination that we're going to be somewhere worse. It can flick. And then some people have more of a tendency to imagine they'll be somewhere worse. And we do this with everything. So I was with my friend the other day, and they were walking around their house showing me it. And as they were showing me their house, they were telling me about their other friend who has a better house. And they were saying, oh, they have these lights up the stairs, and they have this, and they have that. So the whole time, they were living in this other world of what they could have, this comparison. Rather than us just looking at that house, it was all about something else. And it's so amazing to have a house. And if she went to India and went around somebody that was quite poor in India and went around their house and then went around hers would be amazing. But her mind chooses something better. We live in this reality of ourself, and our self is always in time and always seeking in time. It's always about the next thing, about when you get her or when you get him or when you do this. And there's nothing wrong with imagining. Like, imagining is a helpful thing, but it's the fact that we see ourselves in time and we see ourselves in imagination. So this Thai woman that was doing my nails today, I just had the feeling that she was seeing herself as lower than me. Like, just from the way she was treating me and the energy between us. And it's not the case at all. She's absolutely divine as she is. And why is doing somebody's nails any worse or better than being a business person or being a doctor? Why, all of this is meaningless and nonsense. We register some people as better most of the time because they produce more money, but we've made a distinction on what that money is and worth. It's happening, and that's its beauty and its joy. But we've got used to having the chemical high of imagining something better and imagining getting to that. And that chemical high, that imagining, has also led us to hell. Because we're always in a timeline and everything isn't good enough. Nothing is dead. It becomes mundane. It becomes bland. The magic is covered up over. The sensation of her touching my feet was heaven. The tickleness, the colour of the blue that she put onto my feet. The smells of lemongrass and terrible chemical smells. What you look for, what you seek for is what is happening. But even in liberation, you're believing that you're going to get somewhere better. It becomes the new destination, the new comparison, the new thing that tells you that this moment isn't enough. This moment is redundant. The next moment will be better. You never escape this moment. This moment is all that happens. You never get to the future. You never grab the past. This moment is all what's happening. This is it. No, but, yes, but, no, but, yes, but, I can't feel that. When can I feel that? And that person, yes, but, when can I feel that? When can I get that? That person is the illusion. That person that's saying all that is the one that makes this moment feel dead. That's the seeker. Yes, but, when can I get it? But, this isn't enough, but, I don't feel good. I want to feel better. Imagine if you couldn't imagine feeling better. Imagine if there was simply pain and you didn't have any thought processes about having the possibility of better. And the really weird thing is when that happens, heaven shows itself again. In the pain, in what's happening. Yes, but, no, but, yes, but, no, but. Life becomes so incredibly simple, but the divinity is it happening. But the divinity is its simplicity.